Welcome to the lesson on recording adjustments to AR invoices. I'm currently in the JobMaster Pro main menu and I'm going to click into the AR Center. Now, before we can record an adjustment to an invoice, we obviously need to have the customer displayed. So I'm going to type in the customer, find them, and bring them up on the screen. Otherwise, remember that you can use the Go to AR Center feature in Customer Center. So if this customer was displayed on the screen in Customer Center, you can select Go to AR Center, and this is where you'll end up. Now, there are many reasons why you might need to adjust out an AR invoice. Perhaps it was invoiced to the wrong person, or a mistake on the billing was not caught until the invoice went out. Whatever the reason, you can adjust out all or part of an invoice balance. So when we come into here, what we can do is click on the invoice that we want to adjust, and by clicking the adjustment button, the invoice adjustment window comes open, where then we can record the adjustment to the invoice, be it a partial adjustment or a complete adjustment. You can even enter the reason. So let's do another one, and then we'll take a look at the invoice itself and see what took place. Okay, that's invoice 3351. So I'm going to go into Billing Center, enter invoice 3351, and press enter. Now, we can see at the lower right the last payment date, and in this case in its adjustment. But more importantly, I want to click into the Accounting Records tab and see what an adjustment did to the invoice, the accounting records it generated. Now again, I can't say this too many times. Whenever an invoice is printed, there's a minimum of 2 accounting records. In this case, it looks like there are 3 of them because there was sales tax billed with this invoice. Now, when I did an adjustment to this invoice, it created these ADJ records. And because there was sales tax being adjusted also on the invoice, it created 3 accounting records. Always there's a minimum of 2 accounting records. In this case, because of the sales tax, there are 3 of them. So, when it comes to the AR, there are 3 types of transactions. The INV ones, when the invoice was printed. ADJ ones, if the invoice has any adjustments on it. Or PMT records, if the invoice just has payments recorded to it. So, and as we look at these accounting records, you can see that none of them has hit the general ledger yet. So, depending on the status of these fields, you can do different things with the invoice. So at this point, you will see ADJ records on your invoice journal and your accounting journal for this invoice. This ends the lesson on entering adjustments.